To all ye old caravanners and others who made the Mingled Yarn book tour so much fun, thank you. Vroom, vroom. Load up the truck with books and over the Rockies to Calgary. Hosted by Alan Marovitz and his fabulous klezmer band at the Congress Cafe, where we were joined later on by Corinne Coslow and Maggie Nagel, and together with our old great caravan cookie, Bob Bott, we all went out for amazing Indian food. The next day brought a reading at the beautiful new public library in Calgary, where we were joined by Chris Cran and afterwards celebrated Bob Bott's 80th birthday. Then it was on north to Edmonton, where I was housed by my cherished forever friends, Sandy Nichols and Jimmy Mears. And many thanks to Katie Weiss, who enabled an inspiring conversation with acting students at the University of Alberta, followed by a reading and a discussion at the Carrot Cafe, making special connections with Jerry Potter, Brian Dooley, and David Barnett. Then came the long, straight, uneventful cross across the prairies to Winnipeg, where a comforting place to lay my head awaited chez Sandra Hagland, and we shared a delightful Guinness-full, wide-ranging talk with Nymph, and later on a highly instructive discussion of Winnipeg theatre with the inimitable Annabelle Jones. Parking the truck at the airport Comfort Inn with a suitcase load of books, we take flight to Ottawa, where to my heartbreak, I learned that the Canada Council has canned its theatre section. Oh my God, how gone is that? Nevertheless, I get to visit my super good caravan farm friends, Ross Imre and Catherine O'Grady, pictured here when they moved my mum to her new and last apartment
in the late 80s.
Then it was the train to Montreal for a very moving bilingual session at Marianne Ackerman's beautiful studio with students escaped from the National Theatre School, beloved Sergio Kirby, Paula Dankert, Joe Leslie, Leza Lederhendler, my beloved Viola, Veronique O'Leary, and many other passionate theatre folk, Anglos and Quebecois, and of course, deepest love and thanks to Dorothy, Suzanne, and Mark Hainaut, who so beautifully cared for me through the Easter feasts, and feasts they were. Then the train to Toronto, and a car rental to Stratford, where the notoriously wonderful Kelly McIntosh laid on a magnificent event at the Stratford Perth County Museum on April the 23rd, which just happened to be the Bard's birthday. Yeehaw! It was a full house, and local bookstore Fanfare Books provided excellent yarn sales. Memorably, Ron Weiss and his partner Judith arrived from Hamilton. Ron had fiddled our first caravan stage company tours and wrote a brilliant script, Hands Up, the story of our patron Saint Bill Miner, robber of the CPR, whose locomotives, I learned, was serviced in Stratford. Very special meetups happened with two dear teaching compadres, Annie Skinner and David Latham. And lastly, Toronto, where thanks to the generosity of Eleanor and Bill Johnston, I was housed in a 28th floor penthouse downtown. Shepherded by Dale Hamilton, who was an intrepid support for booking the tour, we ripped through the events at Different Book List, the Thornton Community Center, and the Video Cabaret at the Dean Taylor Theatre, touching base along the way with Nicole Robert, Sam Armstrong, Sonia
Come all
Norris,
you
Ruth
fine
Howard, Lane
actors
Coleman,
who
Martin
still
Williams,
mean
Randy
to act.
Helmers, Ajanina,
Forget
my
the
step-granddaughter Maria,
auditions, forget
and Dale
the
Hamilton's
contract.
remarkable kids,
Get down
Kieran and
with the
Petra,
people
and Richard
and help
Martin.
them react.
Then it was fly back to the peg and drive west to meet up with some very precious heavy horse buds at the old heavy horse sale before finally reaching home on my birthday.